So here in North Georgia, in the last 3 days, it's been raining. It's been raining so much, probably like 5 inches in just the last 3 days. And I haven't been driving the Corvette. I'm driving it now because it's just kind of wet. It ain't really raining. It's not gonna rain no more. But I don't like to drive the car when it's raining so much, and there are several reasons for it. I used to drive the car all the time. The rain used to not bother me, but one day I was driving the car and it was raining so much that I started to hail. It was about dime sized. So I thought the paint was going to be damaged. I thought it was going to have some little dings here and there, but to my surprise, the paint's flawless. Like, you can't even tell that there was any damage to it. But after that, I didn't want to take any risk. I didn't want to have to go through that again. So I tend to watch the weather every week, just to be sure it ain't gonna hail anymore. But more important than that is when it rains, it's a safety factor. Visibility, it's hard to see, especially since this car's so low. The other cars, they splash all the water, and it's an issue when you're riding a low car like this. All the water just comes up to your windshield when you're driving behind somebody, and as they go through the puddles, all that water just splashes you. So when it rains a lot, I tend to drive my F-150, and it sits up so much higher than the Corvette. So that's one of the reasons is safety. I know this car has weather mode, traction control, and all that stuff, but still, when it's so wet and you're driving a sports car, and with all this power, it's just so easy to spin the tires on this thing. And I know, like I said, traction control definitely helps out. But a lot of times, even when you don't mean to, it's just so easy for you to spin the wheels on this thing, even just taking off. So if you have a car that does not have traction control, you really need to be careful. This car is not a very heavy car. It weighs 3,280 pounds. And it's got wider tires than most cars. And it's kind of easy to hydroplane compared to my other daily driver, which is an F-150. So going over some puddles, it's just so much easier for this thing to hydroplane. And since it's so low to the ground, it just makes it even worse. So that's another reason why I don't like to drive it when it's raining that bad. But on a day like this, it's fine. There's just, I mean, the road's wet, but it's only just drizzle. And probably the last thing would be is there tends to be more accidents when it's raining. It takes a longer time for cars to stop when it's raining, so you gotta watch your stopping distance. You gotta be more careful, and a lot of times you can be careful, but the other drivers could end up hitting you. So even if it's not your fault, if it's raining really bad, you probably shouldn't drive your sports car. So yeah, there's the couple reasons why I don't drive my car on bad weather. So thanks for watching.